Review, 2015 Toyota Yaris. What's new for 2015? For 2015, the Toyota Yaris gets more distinctive front and rear styling. The interior has also been spiffed up with upgraded materials. Finally, every trim level gets a touchscreen infotainment interface and the option of a navigation system. Introduction. Over the years, the humbly priced subcompact car has evolved in the best way possible, and today's models deliver much more than just basic transportation. Quite a few choices in this entry-level class offer features that were formerly reserved for cars that are larger and more expensive. In many ways, the 2015 Toyota Yaris hatchback holds its own with the current crop of overachieving subcompacts, but also trails them on certain significant fronts. The Yaris boasts many appealing attributes. It's a nimble and agreeable companion around town, and its competent suspension helps the car cruise around turns with impressive stability. Overall, this is a pleasant and easy car to drive. This Toyota's interior is spacious, with rear seats that are comfortable even for adults. And the cabin boasts solid design and materials quality. Feature content is generous, and amenities like a touchscreen interface, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity and USB pod integration are standard on all models, along with more basic items like air conditioning, power locks and mirrors, and a height-adjustable driver seat. In other ways, though, competition has left the Yaris in the dust. Its outdated 4-speed automatic transmission is a step down from the 6-speed or continuously variable automatics available on competing models, and leaves the Yaris feeling slow-witted during passing maneuvers. Also, other key models boast a more composed ride quality, more comfortable seats, sharper handling or greater cargo capacity. The subcompact segment is packed with compelling picks designed to appeal to every stripe of small car shopper. Buyers seeking outstanding versatility should take a look at the redesigned 2015 Honda Fit, whose unique rear seat design allows for unmatched passenger and cargo space. Those who prioritize performance should consider the 2015 Ford Fiesta. It's arguably the most fun to drive car in the segment, while also having one of the most attractive cabins. Drivers looking for well-rounded alternatives will want to check out the Hyundai Accent and 2015 Kia Rio, as they offer a choice of body styles, sedan and hatchback, spacious interiors, stylish good looks and more horsepower than the Yaris. Shoppers on the tightest budgets should investigate the Nissan Versa sedan, since it's the least expensive new car on the market. While the 2015 Toyota Yaris is certainly not a segment leader, its generous standard feature content, reasonable price and Toyota's sterling reliability reputation make the Yaris value-a choice for those after basic transport. Plus, its improvements for 2015 make it more fashionable, better to drive and pleasant to be in. Still, any of those above competitors may go above and beyond to suit you better. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2015 Toyota Yaris is a subcompact economy car available as either a 2- or 4-door hatchback. The L and L trims are offered in both these configurations, while the Sporty C trim is offered only as a 4-door. Standard features on the L include 15-inch steel wheels, power door locks and windows, air conditioning, a height-adjustable driver seat, a tilt-only steering wheel, a trip computer, a 6040 split folding rear seat, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, and a 6-speaker sound system with a 6.1-inch touch screen, a CD player, HD radio, an auxiliary audio jack and a USB pod interface. The L adds or substitutes 15-inch alloys, power side mirrors, keyless entry, cruise control, metallic interior accents, chrome interior door handles and steering wheel mounted audio controls. Those who opt for the C trim get 16-inch alloy wheels, projector beam headlights, LED running lights, fog lamps, Special exterior styling elements. A rear spoiler available as an option on L and L trims. A sport-tuned suspension. Sportier tires. 4-wheel disc brakes. A leather-trimmed steering wheel and shifter. And upgraded cloth upholstery. A navigation system is available on all Yaris models as a dealer-installed option. Powertrains and performance. The front-wheel drive 2015 Toyota Yaris is powered by a 1.5-litre inline 4-cylinder engine rated at 106 horsepower and 103 pound-feet of torque. 2 transmissions are available, a 5-speed manual and a 4-speed automatic. The manual is standard on the 2-door L and the 4-door C, while the 4-speed automatic is optional on these models. The 4-speed automatic is the only transmission you can get on the 4-door L hatchback and all the models. In testing, a 4-door Yaris with the 5-speed manual went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 9.5 seconds, while an automatic-equipped 4-door took 10.7 seconds. Both times are decent times for the class, but certain rivals like the Honda Fit or Hyundai Accent are quicker. EPA fuel economy estimates for the manual-equipped Yaris are 33 miles per gallon combined 30 city 37 highway. With the automatic, these numbers dip to 32 combined 30 city 36 highway. These numbers are solid, but not class-leading. Safety standard safety features include anti-lock brakes, rear drums for all models except the C, which gets 4-wheel discs, traction and stability control, active front head restraints, front seat side airbags, front and rear side curtain airbags, front seat cushion airbags and a driver knee airbag. In brake testing, a 4-door Yaris L with rear drum brakes stopped from 60 miles per hour in 126, which is a bit longer than average for this segment. A 4-door Yaris with the optional rear disc brakes was about average and stopped from 60 miles per hour in 123 feet. In government crash testing, the Yaris 4-door hatchback received 4 out of 5 stars for overall crash protection, with 4 stars for frontal impact protection and 5 stars for side impact protection. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety gave the Yaris hatchback its top rating of good in its moderate overlap frontal offset, side impact, roof strength and head restraint whiplash protection tests. In that agency's small overlap frontal offset test, the Yaris scored a second lowest out of 4 marginal rating. Interior design and special features. The Yaris interior couldn't be simpler or easier to use. There are just a couple of gauges to read, and the large speedometer is mounted directly in front of the driver. Those worried about a subcompact car affording a low view of the road will find the high-mounted front seats help provide good sight lines. However, the lack of a telescoping steering wheel and firmly padded seats can make long journeys uncomfortable for some folks. In back, there's a refreshing amount of rear seat legroom, but the sloping headliner restricts rear headroom a bit. 2 average-size adults will fit in the back seat just fine. Materials within the 2015 Toyota Yaris are an improvement from the previous generation, but there is still a lot of hard plastics and top rivals feel more refined. The car comes standard with all the basic tech features you're likely to want, including a user-friendly touchscreen interface, Bluetooth with streaming audio capability and a USB input, amenities you'll often have to pay extra for in this price range. The 4-door Yaris has 15.6 cubic feet of cargo space, 15.3 in the 2-door behind its rear seat. You'll find more room for your carry-ons in Chevrolet's Sonic 19 cubic feet and the Hyundai Accent 21.2 cubic feet. The split folding rear seat helps make the most of the available space, but even then, the Yaris still trails most competitors, especially the ultra-practical Honda Fit. Driving impressions. Given the expectations that most people have for this class of car, the 106 horsepower provided by the 2015 Toyota Yaris would probably be sufficient. There's enough gumption to deal with the kit and thrust of suburban traffic flow, and the Yaris is no problem holding common freeway speeds, though getting up to those speeds can take some patience. Its main competitors are usefully more muscular. Not helping things is the 4-speed automatic, which is a relic given the 6-speed automatics or continuously variable transmissions in newer competitors that make better use of the power available from their small displacement engines. If you don't mind dealing with a manual transmission, it's the better bet on the Yaris from the standpoint of both acceleration and fuel economy. The Yaris is steady around turns and has a reasonably smooth ride. The same model's quicker steering calibration and upgraded brakes and suspension add a sportier bent to the 2015 Yaris economy-oriented mission, but we wouldn't go so far as to actually call it sporty.